This is Melvo. This is my review of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They tried to reboot the franchise. They did not reboot it, but it was a okay movie. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It's definitely a gore fest, and you can stream it on Netflix right now. It's about a boyfriend and a girlfriend that goes to this town, and they have a deed to this house with this old lady in it. So when they get to the house, the old lady is saying, the house belongs to me. I got my own deed. Then he is saying, the boyfriend said, I got a deed as well. And then, they go back and forth. He's telling, I need you out of this house because I got tourists coming to this town. And, he calls the police, and police gets the old lady out the house. And then something happens to her on the way to the hospital. And I just leave it at that. It's definitely a gore fest, and the tourists arrives, and then they're at that town because that's where all the grisly stuff happened, all the murders and stuff happened in this town. So that's why they go to this town, to see what happened in the past, and it just escalates. It just escalates from there. But like I said, it was a decent movie, but they did not reboot the franchise to this movie. It's just a Texas Chainsaw Massacre gore fest. That's it. They tried to do what Halloween did in 2018, but they didn't accomplish it. What do you think about it, Anti-Melvo? Every few years or so, they try and reboot this Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise, but it doesn't work. They keep doing it. Every 3, 4, 5 years, they keep trying to reboot the franchise, but it doesn't work. In different sets, different sceneries, different actors, it still doesn't work for me. I mean, I've always liked the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's just a gore fest. I don't know if you can try to keep rebooting a gore fest, because that's all it is. But I like Leatherface. I don't know why they're having problems rebooting this franchise. I just don't know why they can't reboot Leatherface right. I agree with you, Anti-Melvo. They are having problems rebooting this franchise. There you have it. The review for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was just a gore fest. And when Leatherface gets that chainsaw, that's it. You can't get away from it. It's an all out war. He's going around chainsawing everybody, and that's about it. Leatherface looks different than previous Leatherface movies, but it's just the same thing. I won't say it's a bad movie. I give it 2 stars. It was okay. I know in 2 or 3 more years they'll try and reboot the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise again, and we'll see what happens then. But this reboot was not a reboot. It was just there, and that's all I can say. This is Melvo, and this is my review of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre streaming on Netflix. I would say if you like gore, check it out. But if not, don't check it out. The review is over for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I thought you said if you didn't like the movie, you wasn't going to talk about it in the next review. Anti-Melvo. I didn't say I didn't like the movie, Melvo. It just wasn't a good reboot, that's all. I can do better in that Leatherface mask than these previous movies. I bet you can count on me doing a better job, Melvo.